Hi, did you finish your printing? Did you draw your pictures in your book? I hope you did. I hope you're spending time. So tell Mommy to leave the room because remember we're practicing now for the Mother's Day song. And I'm going to teach you the actions too. So did you know that we speak in different languages? We speak English, we talked about French, some people speak Chinese or Mandarin, German, Spanish. But there's another kind of speaking that's called sign language because some people, they can't hear. Did you know that? Their ears do not work. So they talk with their hands. So when we learn this song, I think you're wonderful. We're going to learn a sign language for what those words mean. So can you go like this with your hands like this? This and this means wonderful. Think looks like this. Remember the next word we talked about? Marvelous. Marvelous is the same as wonderful. They kind of mean the same thing. They mean you're extraordinary, you're splendid. So marvelous and wonderful are both going to be like that. So this and this. Can you do that? And then beautiful. This is how you do sign language for beautiful. Around your face, because your face is beautiful. Okay, magical. I do the sign language when we do our Forsythia poem. Magical's like this. Make your fingers be magical. And then fill, so here's your little cup. So put your hand like this, and you're going to fill it. You're filling it, so no more will go in. And curiosity is like this. You're curious. You're pointing to your brain, you're curious. And then dreams are like this. They're going out into the air. You have dreams, and your dreams are magical, and you dream about maybe being a unicorn, maybe you dream about being a prince or princess, maybe you dream about being a superhero. Those are your dreams. All right, so ready? Here we go. So you can point to yourself first. I think you're wonderful. I think you're marvelous. I think you're beautiful and magical and filled with curiosity and dreams. You think I'm wonderful. You think I'm marvelous. You think I'm beautiful and magical and filled with, this is curiosity, I got mixed up, curiosity and dreams. I think you're wonderful. I think you're marvelous. I think you're beautiful and magical and filled with curiosity and dreams. You're right, I'm wonderful. You're right, I'm marvelous. You're right, I'm beautiful and magical and filled with curiosity and dreams. Now go like this for we. That means we're wonderful. That means we're marvelous. That means we're beautiful and magical and filled with curiosity and dreams. And look at your mom and say, you are so wonderful. But don't do it yet. We have to wait for the tea party. We're just getting ready. Now, do you remember the next song? It was about our world. Did you make your world? The earth, the world? You can kiss, kiss all the world over, all the world over. You will see, you can kiss, kiss all the world over. There's no one just like Mom. There's no one just like Mom. You can hug, hug all the world over, all the world over. You will see, you can hug, hug all the world over. There's no one just like Mom. Your eyes, your smile, the love you feel inside. Your hair, your nose, you're a special person from your head to your toe. So we're singing this song to Mommy. We're talking about her eyes, her smile, her hair, her nose. She's a special person. You can smile, smile all the world over, all the world over. You will see you can smile, smile all the world over. There's no one just like Mom. There's no one just like Mom. So we're talking about your mommy's kissing and your mommy's hugging and your mommy's smiling and how special that is for you. Okay. So that was nice. Now, we're going to have a story about a seed, and the two seeds we're talking about look like this. This seed and this seed. Do you see that? They're two seeds. Do you recognize this one? You might. Okay, and it says, I'm a seed. And there's a little girl holding the two seeds, like I have the two seeds. Remember I said planting is a little bit about science. So here are those two seeds, and you can see they're down in the ground. So this one says, I'm a seed. I'm a seed too. And look, there's a bunny hopping and the sun is coming up. I'm going to be a marigold when I grow up. Me too. So you can see the roots are forming. No, you're not. Why not? And look, what's the robin listening to? The robin can hear the worm. Because the robins like to eat the worms, don't they? Because you're a different kind of seed. Oh, here comes the sprout. What kind of seed am I? Look at, he's got bigger roots. Here comes his sprout. And look, the worms come up. He's being sneaky so the robin can't find him because Robin's sleeping. How should I know? Wait and see. So look, they've got the two leaves that come out first. Is that a little mouse watching? Wait, how long? Not too long, see, we're growing. My stem goes up, up, up. My stem grows sideways. So there are two seeds, but they're doing different things. My leaves are small and perky. My leaves are big and hairy. Here comes Bumblebee. My flowers reach to the sky. My flowers are hiding under my leaves. My petals are yellow and orange and frilly. My petals have died. Now I have green balls. What do you think this seed is? Do you know? I have 20 flowers. My green balls turned orange. What in the world am I? A pumpkin plant. You grew 6 pumpkins. They're beautiful. Thank you. I am very proud. Can you see the 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you know what's inside of us? What? What do you think's inside these plants? Seeds. When my seeds are planted, they will become new marigolds. See, there's the seeds of the marigold, right? Between the petals and the stem. And here's the seeds inside the pumpkin. Rows and rows. When my seeds are planted, they will become new pumpkins. There should be a name for this. There is. It's called life. I'm a seed. a seed tube. The end. Did you like that story? I love this story. It's one of my favorite seed books. So today, I'm just going to show you. Here's what a marigold looks like. Just notice it's very thin, and it always has a dark end and a light end. So we're going to plant the little marigold seeds today. They're very little, and they're going to grow into beautiful flowers. And you know what's really cool about marigolds? The bugs don't like them. So when you plant marigolds, it means the bad bugs that come to eat the other flowers or the vegetables won't come because they don't like the smell of the marigold. So I always put lots of marigolds in my garden to keep the bad bugs away. So you're going to be planting marigolds. Maybe you can do the same thing. So let's go over. And I thought today, I have to print my word marigold first, don't I? So let's get my glue too. So you can see the big difference. It's very, very thin. It's not very big, is it? On Wednesday, I planted a marigold, so I think it's called Mary because Mary's means happy. This is Mary. Gold, because the flowers are always a golden yellow or golden orange. And you never know what color you're going to come when each plant comes out. So on Wednesday, I planted a marigold seed. So let's just draw the marigold seed. And maybe I'll get my black twistable just to show this end is black. And maybe I'll get my yellow a little bit to show this one's lighter, like that. All right, so today I thought, because marigolds are so little, I bet lots of you have empty egg cartons. I did. So I'm gonna just, actually just use a little, I'm gonna scoop this in, because it'd be nice to have lots of flowers. One thing we'll have time for this summer is gardening, I think, for everybody. And you know what? It's really nice to teach children about growth and planting. It's a nice thing to do, about life cycles. Since I've been a little girl, I've always loved learning about planting. I had an aunt and uncle who were florists, and I used to go there on Fridays and help with the flowers and the planting. That gave me a real love for nature. And I still love nature. And you know, when I was learning to be a teacher, I actually worked at a garden center. That's how I met Mr. Freer. He was working at the garden center. We were both going through school. And lo and behold, we met at a garden center. So we do like gardening, for sure. That was a long time ago. All right, so now look, here are my marigold seeds. So you can see the different colors that they might be. So that's why I want to plant quite a few. And normally at school, I would buy the seeds for everybody. And so we would only give everybody 2 or 3 seeds because you need so many seeds for all the children. But today you've all got your own seeds, so we might as well use them up. They're not, otherwise they go to waste. And, oh, I have to tell you, this OSC, this is Ontario Seed Company. This is a company in Waterloo, Ontario, and that's where I'm actually from. And so they grow the seeds there, and we used to always go into the Ontario Seed Company. I loved it. I loved looking at all their seeds. So there's a little bit of history about me. All right, so the marigold's going to be, how deep do we plant this? Oh, again, sowing a quarter inch deep, so not, or 6 centimeters, so not very deep. Just like to here, just a tiny little bit. So really what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna just lay them down like this. Lay them down. You see how I'm laying them down? I'll show you the trick. So if you have more than 1 egg carton, you can see, because you probably all got soil, because like I did, you had to get a great big bag of soil. And I would only put one in each carton because they will grow. They're not gonna grow. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna give them like a little blanket, just a really light covering. So maybe I'll just use this little scooper here. Just a little light covering, just like a blankie. We're gonna tuck them in. Did we use that word today in our word family? Let's tuck them in. Night night, tuck them in. Tuck them in. So I'm just gently putting a little bit of scoop there. So you can see I've got newspaper down here because it is a little bit messy. But that's okay, it's just dirt. It's not gonna harm us. And then I've got my sign. I made my sign Marigold. I'm gonna put it in our sunny window. And I'm gonna give them all a little drink. So this is kind of helping with our Planet Earth Week in a sense because we can reuse and reduce waste by doing these things. So when they get bigger and it's warmer after May 24th, then you'll just pop these out of their little pockets because they'll be formed, and you'll just plop this whole thing, you know, one at a time out into your garden. I also said you could use milk cartons. You could have put the pumpkin seed in a milk carton. That might have been a better thing. I forgot my milk carton at home. I'm sorry. I told you guys I have milk cartons and I don't have the example. It's at home. Mrs. Fear tries to remember to bring everything to school, but some things even I forget. So I'm going to put this on the windowsill and have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.